All right. Happy Saturday morning, folks. We're back again for another film session Saturday. What we do well, first of all, let me just introduce myself real quick to anybody that may be new to me. Name Aswan Crookshank, one and only Move Swiftly speaker, former Division One college football player and current five-time, soon to be six-time published author and educator. What I do, what I created, what brand is all about. It's taking the lessons, what the Move Swiftly brand is all about. Is taking the innovative teamwork lessons that you learn on the football field and aligning them with businesses and business owners so they have a staff, a group of employees that moves as efficiently and is as eager as a championship high school or youth football team. If you are interested in hearing more about how I can serve and how I can help you, just head over to makeyamove.com. That's MAKEYAMOVE.com. As you can see, you can shop, you can join the Patreon, you can book me to speak, or you can just learn more about Aswan Crookshank and listen to the Move Swiftly podcast. You're here on a film session Saturday. We are finishing off, or not finishing, we're right in the middle of the first ever, what happened to be the first ever college football playoff game, home game played period, but it happened to be at Notre Dame, and they handled Indiana pretty well. We were 6 minutes and 34 seconds into it. So that being said, let's just jump right into it and see what we find out. So the goal here, the reason I do these every single Saturday is because the goal is to become a play-by-play announcer for certain college football games coming up this fall of 2025. So I make sure I'm doing what I have to do to leave a digital footprint and leave a way of organizers and people to contact me if they're interested in bringing me in to do that. So that's what it's all about. It's about taking that initiative to get things done and not just talking about stuff. So let's get right into it. All right, here we go. We got looks like end of the half, 2-minute offense, and let's see what Notre Dame does. That is a catch. Yes, it is. All right, here we go. Okay. Let's go. Here we go. All right, so we got the stun here. Picked up pretty well. Yeah, this guy, that's how Notre Dame did make the championship. Is this quarterback would pull it down and he would effectively run. Comes the blitz. Draw play. Good job. Okay. That's the rich. All right, let me go. Let's go back. We got 1, 2. It looks like they brought it. Yep. It looks like they brought a guy on the outside and they gave pass sets and then they brought a draw. So so if you're doing what you're told to do, and this is why it's important that, as defenders and you're recruiting athletes, because you got to be able to play multiple positions. You got to be able to be very, very versatile. These linemen give a pass set, but they ultimately end up running a draw play. So the fact that they give a pass set, these linemen, look at how the linebackers react to it. You see how they're kind of hesitant. They're a little hesitant towards coming up and filling the gap because it's still sort of a pass set. And because they're both hesitant, boom, the draw play worked because these backers were kind of frozen based on the what the lineman did. Again, as an offense, you're not going to be able to make a living off that, but it is a kind of a good gadget play. Kickers out here getting fired up. Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, I think I remember seeing this one live. You gotta cover rush lanes. This is big. This is important stuff. When you're talking about covering your rush lanes as a kickoff coverage. Kickoff coverage. Stay in your lane, stay in your lane, stay in your lane, stay in your lane. You see how he brings it the reverse, but still stay in your lane. You cannot miss this tackle right here. You cannot. You got to come to balance, and you cannot miss that. Good blocking all around. Good. Yeah, that's the tackle you can't miss. Open field tackling. You cannot miss that. All right. Let's see. Pass. Yeah, you gave pass. That's the only rushing four here. Four wide up two. Got the blitz again. Good pick. Hey, this tackle has had a rough game. Is it? No, it's the guard. This one is the guard actually. So watch this guard here. Beat, boom, hands. You watch that spin move. Look at the spin move. Boom, swim, no feet at all. And then this one got the running back got to do a better job blocking as well, picking up that blitz. More gadget plays. Not gonna work. Not gonna work. Not gonna work. This was a dis. I will give Notre Dame this. Throughout the playoffs, they showed that they were very disciplined, and you were not gonna get them on these little counter reverses, little gimmicky shit that they try. See, there's right there, inside out, inside out. Good job. Good job. That was a great job by the defense in recognizing what they were seeing and then staying inside out as they pursued the ball. Another one. Indiana just when you and they're only rushing the literal one, two. It's only four. They're only rushing four guys. Yeah, it's only four. It's only one, two, three, four. And look at how high this tackle is. Oh my goodness! Look how high this right tackle is. Gets stood up. Can't have it. Steps and then look at it. Look at it. Look at the feet. Nowhere near. You see his hand right there in his chest, and he just can't. You just can't do that. Cannot do that. It's a pretty cool celebration. Let's see it here. Boom. High. It's all up in his chest. Just not quick enough. Just not quick enough. That's it, baby. Hey, pound the rock, baby. Pound that rock. Look at that block right there. Look at number nine. Look at the block. Boom, 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 boom. Right there. That's a good block right there. Good. That's a great play by the quarterback, actually. He avoided a bad sack and ended up getting a penalty that got him the first down. That's a great play. I mean, the blitz wasn't picked up. Has nowhere to step up into it, and then that's drill work right there. That's just drill work. That's that drill work that you work on every single day in practice. Drill work. Boom, get him out of there. Runs, 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 and again got a unsportsmanlike conduct call or a late hit call. Boom, first down. Let's get through this ad real quick. Yes, that's a late hit. Yes, it is. Way out of bounds. Come on, man. That's just stupid. You don't do that stuff. It's stupid. Yes. What? I mean, it's a late hit. Yeah. Let's hope he's yelling at his player. Good containment. Good job right here. Oh, you got to make the tap. Oh, okay. Well, look forward progress now for the knee down. The knee got. I think this knee right. Uh, Here we go. Here we go. Notre Dame. Here we go. Notre Dame. Bro. Let me see that again. But he snaps the ball to my man. Yeah, that's a pretty cool play. Pretty cool play. Um, Great tackle again. Hey, sometimes that's all it is. If you're a defender and you see this right here, that so he doesn't get credit. He's not going to get credit for the tackle, but it's the fact that this D tackle stood up the O lineman. Watch this D tackle right here. Boom. You see that? See his all up in his grill. Woof. Fighting like hell. Stands him up right there in at the line of scrimmage. It forces the back to go this way, to go lateral, and this is when you get guys that can come downhill and make the tackle. Good job. Boom. Shoom. Great job. Screen. Let them go. Screen. Let's see how they retrace. There it is. Great job here. Beating the block with speed. Gotta make the tackle, man. I mean, they for the most part, they stuffed it. They wanted to go up the middle. They stuff it. Good job here. Good job all around. Stuffing it here and making it bounce. You got to come. Look how high he is when he comes down. You got to come down lower and fast and be that support plate. You cannot miss this tackle, and that's what ultimately happened. You cannot miss this tackle. This is not at all how you tackle. You're on a knee. You're hoping to trip him up. No, you got to come in, bring your hips, bring it inside out. Like you cannot lose contain here. Miss the tackle. Missed the tackle. Missed the tackle. My goodness, Indiana. What's going on? Hoosiers? Nothing will drive a D coordinator more crazy than this. Missed tackle after missed tackle after missed tackle after missed tackle. When you had them, it looked like a false start. Yeah, it looks like either false start or offsides. I mean, this is the second time we've seen Riley Leonard do that, right? That same move. A nice spin, contain, breaks down, nice spin. He gets away from pressure. Great job. And at least get, less of a loss than he would have gotten had he taken the sack. Way to pick up the blitz. Ugh, I just think those in the double coverage. I don't know. That quarterback was a little flustered all night. Again, I mean, the defense of Notre Dame absolutely played their behinds off. Let's look at that play again. Let's look. They tried to set up a screen. It looks like they even, yeah, they tried to set. Look at how well he reads it. One, two, three. It's only five. No, he's just shadowing, shadowing, he's shadowing, and he sees it. He sees it. You see how well watch 34. This is all play recognition, play recognition, play recognition. This is big. This is a big play here. So he's the backer, and he sees what's going on. He reads it well. Looks like he's going to be blitzing, but he he sees it there. Good. Stepped up in the pocket. Good job. Again, good job stepping up in the pocket. Why die by the blitz? Die by the blitz. Die. Did he drop it? Good step up. No, he caught it. That's the catch. Good. This. I think that's all I did. All right, let me. I just read this text. Ball's a little bit behind him. This is when the game got kind of out of hand. But this is also important too to see when a game gets out of hand like that. who's still competing, who's still going after it, who's still playing hard. This is really important to see, when it comes to scouting and when it comes to people looking at you for the next level. Still playing hard. All right, let's finish this up real quick. And that's the wrap. And that's a wrap. Victory formation, baby. It's why we practice it. Why we practice it. All right. You guys leave suggestions, man. Just finished up the Notre Dame. Normally, what I'm doing is I am actually I'm recording this actually the day of the spring game at the Friday morning. I'm recording this on a Friday morning, and it is the Friday morning before spring game, and at FIU. So I'll be there. I mean, not FIU, FAU, Florida Atlantic. So I'll be there, sort of rubbing shoulders, meeting some people, and hopefully getting an opportunity to speak to some people in regards to how to do the play-by-play or what it is I need to be doing. So if you are, again, by the time this comes out, the game would have already been played. But what I do is I look for teams that actually made the college football playoffs, and this is usually the teams that I break down. I'm not sure which one I'm going to do next. Leave suggestions, comment, like, subscribe, share. Again, here, film session Saturday, every single Saturday. We went out there again, but before you go, make sure if you are interested in diving deeper into all my work, it's makeyourmove.com. It's MakeYamove.com. One-stop shop for your teamwork and your self-development needs. We went out there, continue to move swiftly. We will talk more soon.